Stay tuned.
Ooh, there's the first frog in our pond.
Where?
I just heard the first, yeah, first frog. We still have ice in there.
Yeah, we have an iceberg in there. Oh, you rode out here. I was like, who rode in our yard?
Yeah, those are my ATV tracks.
I'm in flip-flops.
You're in flip-flops.
I'm not going to change into boots.
Alright, so we got the last part. We have the CDI, the computer. So we're actually wandering out to plug it in, give it a try to see if this is it.
With the plan to deliver it tomorrow.
Plan to deliver it tomorrow morning if this all comes together.
The surprise plan.
Leave that.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of light out here, that'll help.
Anything you'd like to say before plugging it in?
It better work.
So let's see. You ordered this part. We watched it for a few days, hoping it was going to come.
Yeah, so the tracking on this one, USPS tracking was frustrating because it was in California, waiting on its shipping label to be created forever, and then all of a sudden it shows up in Nashua. So no updates, and then boom, it's there. So, okay, let's see here. Get myself some light. Let's look at the harness. Coming off this other CDI, we're gonna have 4-pin yellow, gray, green, blue. That's that one. We're gonna have a brown and orange. That's orange is that one. That's the red. Yeah.
So did you, hang on, I know I'm interrupting, but did you provide context? Where did we just come from?
Oh, we were just at the farm. We actually spent the day down there cutting trees, working on bridges and everything. So it's a week past Josh's birthday at this point. And we were hoping to deliver this earlier. Didn't get to it because I was waiting on the stator. Been through all the stator troubleshooting. And still crank, no fire. Still with our challenge. So we've come to this.
So it is now Saturday night.
It's Saturday
the week
night.
After Josh's birthday.
Yep.
And this part arrived
while
we were at the farm. And now it's 9 p.m. on Saturday night, April 9th, 10th, I don't know.
Or something like that, yeah. And we just want to see this thing fire, and be nice if it would idle and all that this evening, and then tomorrow morning...
Delivery time.
Delivery time. So unplugging the old stator. There we go, there we go. One more old plug. That's the original, I believe, 30-year-old stator. So let's wire this guy in now.
Wait, that's the stator? I thought that was the computer.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. CDI, computer. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Let's see. We're going to go. Can only plug in one way. And we're going to go brown to brown. In this case, this is a red to a green. I know that's a little funny, but that's the color code that came with the stator.
The computer.
No, the computer has the red. The OEM stator was red.
Oh.
The aftermarket stator is giving it a different color.
Okay.
This orange runs to the front of the bike. There we go. And these ones, let's see, this guy runs back. And this one, yellow, yeah.
There should be sound effects. Isn't there like something in that movie that I've never seen that you talk about where he like plugs two things together and his hair stands on end?
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Doc.
But right? Doesn't he like...
Doc Emmett Brown.
Doesn't he like come like... or something?
It's to power the time machine, which is what we need here. We need
Is it, but am I not... And isn't it the timing? The time machine?
No, he needs lightning.
Oh. No, but we need to... Oh, whatever. He said he needed to power the time machine, right? With lightning. You need to power the timing machine. Oh, so punny. Oh! Oh! Turn your light off. We can't see your facial reaction. Wow. Let's not fry any parts.
Because so you're probably gonna see a little smoke because that's the first time this motor has had any heat on it, and it has had oily gloves all over it for a very long time. Let me just put some wiring in its appropriate place.
Hey, nice job, buddy.
Holy smokes, after all of that.
That's the
guy.
That was the final guy. There were other parts.
That was the final guy. Frayed wires on the stator coming off the pulsar coils. We had 13% leakage around the piston. We had a grenaded motor. Holy smokes.
Yeah, the grenaded motor, also the clutch, right?
The clutch was blown up, those springs.
The head.
You know, the head is where we had all the leakage on the leak down test. Holy smokes. Okay, I just want to make sure I don't have any wires sitting on something hot like an exhaust. Yep. Then I'm going to start it and let it idle for a bit.
And then are you going to put the plastics on tonight?
Don't have to put the plastics on tonight.
Well, we're scheduled to... The surprise happens at noon tomorrow.
At noon tomorrow?
At noon tomorrow. So this guy has to be loaded up, ready to go, in the truck, well before, by like 10. Because we should get there by 11, I think. Or earlier.
Wow. So I think what's going to happen next is I'm gonna bolt the computer on. Okay. Get this, because then I can click the seat on and I can ride it a lap or two around the lawn.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
See everything actually work, and then.
Haha! Nice job, buddy.
Wow, that's hard to believe after all.
Did you not think it was gonna start? I knew it was gonna start.
I was like, what could I be missing? I've just been through so much troubleshooting that I'm like, am I missing something?
Nice job, Lovey.
All right, let's bring this thing home. Let's put this computer where she goes. And then we'll get this.
I should go to the other side.
Yeah, so on this one, the computer actually bolts on back here by the battery. It's all different.
That's kind of nice, huh?
Yeah. Well, this is why it was helpful to do this without the plastics on.
The freshly
computer's
painted.
actually a little different size than the old one, so I'm going to hold it in with one screw so it won't hit the other side.
But is that okay?
That's going to be just fine. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
8mm? No. Maybe a 10.
The last part.
Well, it's always the last part you put on.
I know.
It's just you want to find the last part before you do all of the other parts.
Yeah, well, all the other parts had to get done. This just happens to be the last one, and, you know, with dramatic fanfare.
Yeah, my facial expression was probably summed it up.
Well, yeah. I couldn't really see because the light was in my eyeballs.
It's all right. You know what's funny? These don't look like the original bolts because the one I was just trying to put in here didn't thread in. I don't even know if that CDI that was on here was actually
The original?
Who knows?
At this point, who cares?
Just get this guy bolted into his home almost. What I'll end up doing is hitting that with a zip tie, but it's fine for right now because all my zip ties are all in the truck.
Okay.
Because all of this is going to have to be zip tied into.
So you'll do that all tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll do this in the light. But we can tuck this in an appropriate way so I can
Test it.
roll it out.
Nice job.
I think so.
Wow.
Oh,
Months of work.
smokes.
Tons of parts.
Biggest rebuild I've ever done.
Yeah?
We're connected.
What is it? A victory lap?
Find out if the carb is tuned up. Low beam, high beam, no, high beam, low beam.
Take her for a twirl.
Burning off all the oil gloves, all the new paint.
Yep.
It'll be quieter once the plastics are on too.
Yeah.
Gotta tighten the handlebars. runs, carb is okay. But when I go get into gear, it doesn't get it out of neutral. So I gotta take the side cover off of this to take a look at the clutch. I'm hoping it's just something is not functioning around the end of the shifter rod.
Okay.
And not actually something in the transmission.
Did you rebuild the transmission?
Yes. Well, I touched everything. Trick of it is, if it is the transmission, that's a case split.
Again.
That's a motor comes back out.
Again.
Well, the motors only come out once. But yes, that is again.
Well, it's again, because you've done it once.
Yeah.
You want me to help you?
Whereas, hopefully I'll be able to take off the clutch side tomorrow. And
Jimmy, that's not the camera.
That's all right. It's a light on like this. Hopefully I'll be able to take off the clutch side and see the action and make sure it's working.
Tomorrow?
Or tonight. Yeah.
Tonight. Tonight.
All right.
Late night.
I got it.
Because if it is that thing, and it's not a case split, right?
Yeah. I got it. Just need to get over that one hump. So that was the computer.
Hey, at least it's running. Who needs to be able to get into different gear?
Yeah, so I gotta take that off is what I gotta do.
Okay. Want me to make you a cup of coffee?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep. Let me open this up. I think I'll put on my other clothes. I'll put a light on here.
Okay. I'll make a cup of coffee.
We'll find out.
Okay. Stay tuned.